2021 National Championship and losing last year in overtime to Vermont, a fellow Cinderella, in the National Championship match. Red Storm looking for a clearance. And
in the early portion of this season with how few chances Marshall has given up, but we'll certainly take that.
And that's what happened last year with Marshall with Yenchik. Minute, no shots, not much in terms of chances either. Now a turn, Diop trying to face up, Diop around a crowd, a whistle, and a call will go the other way against Marshall. So Andrea Polari making the call, and perhaps a whistle off ball. He did not give a point, but it is at the spot. I didn't really see Diop use his off arm in any way.
Yeah, certainly nothing too egregious. As we try to get you another peek at this here.
He's the left-footed player, number 8. Instead, service is played through the box. And the Ohio Valley Midfielder of the Year, playing at Southern Illinois Edwardsville. He's a native of Zurich, Switzerland. Ball into the box, headed down by St. John's on the volley. And Marshall will regroup. Second ball through. Holmes searches for a switch. Naaga stepping forward. Naaga, good ball across. Then there's the chance. Terrific save made by Rose, stopping Jeremy Sharp. Sharp might have had one more touch in him, but still a dandy of a save by Dan Rose.
And it's the awareness, right? The recognition from Rose that shot was coming. It was only a matter of moments. Had to sprawl out to his right and just sort of flip.
Sharp's delivery. Battle for the second ball. Continues to bounce around, and Rose has to make another save. That ball dangerously bouncing. That's Rose, and Rose will eventually smother it. Down the middle for Nikita Pakamov, the Pakamov brothers. Separate to safety for McLaughlin. Over the top it goes, and Rose will allow the ball to come to him with a push in the back, and Andrea Polari, the referee, you see waving. This ball having to be. And on the second ball, Jakupovic pursues. Marshall gives it away. Jakupovic played through, and it comes into Rose, who squeezes.
Another really good job by Rose just to kind of have the space
of the first half. So that last swing by Larry Noel ends up as Marshall's first official shot of the game. And they're at number 6 Wake Forest on Sunday, and to try to do something very special tonight on their home field.
Yeah, Marshall coming into a hostile environment, a place where St. John's has been.
Jakupovic ball in, punched out by Rose, not clear, then it's deflected, and it goes over the top. It was partially blocked. St. John's will get another corner out of it. Real estate. Jakupovic delivers. He has a runner in Smythe, and Smythe almost got on the end of it. Over the ball right now, number 8. Sharp will run through. Jakupovic delivers. Ball in. Rose has to punch. And then the foul. St. John. And finally, it is Noel out of traffic. Noel with the acceleration, then takes the shot, the rip, and the goal. Marshall, on just their second shot, finds one. It's Larry Noel that puts the Thundering Herd ahead 1-0 early in the second half.
Well, it's not about quantity when you get high-quality looks, and that is exactly what Marshall had there. Noel, the blazing speed, that quick first step, beat his defenders to the.
As he brings it down and accelerates across. Andrew Peruchnik has been a star right from the beginning. Peruchnik then sends one on the run. Scherer in. He got a head ball and it was open to slow down Marshall. And Marshall, despite the carryover, has been able to look over the top and find their skill and speed. As this one volleys around and a chance for numbers to get in the box. A cross delivered in, coming from Sharp. And as Gonzalez. Rose with a low. Short ball delivered. Pakinoff trying to turn Pakimov with a good move, then tried to lay it off forward. Out wide, Momo Jop. Pakinoff tries to spin the ball off of a bounce for. And a whistle and another foul on Marshall. St. John's this time plays it quick for the first time, as they look for a cross, and they'll get another.
See if the Red Storm try anything different here. Perhaps play it towards the top of the box with how dominant Rose has been. No, they want to put it towards them yet again.
This time Rose doesn't reach it, and it's cleared off the line by Marshall. Jakupovic this time put a little. Scherer. And nice bending ball to the 6. And as Momo Jop heads off, so there's the indication perhaps Marshall's going to have to actually park the bus, trying to close this one out on the road. A cross sent in by Jakupovic. Sharp shot from the outside, ties the game! From outside the box, Jeremy Sharp. And now it's 1-1 with plenty of time, and the Red Storm up a man.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I didn't think Sharp had any business letting it fly from that far out. But what an accurate strike, and sometimes when the momentum, that seesaw affair of momentum, is flip-flopped back and forth all night, and when it is in your favor, you try to cash in. Sharp doing just that. We got a brand new ball game.
After the service by Jakupovic, Sharp took it in. Jakupovic flicked on. Stepping forward was Pakinoff to keep it alive. Then a shot from the outside. That hits the bar. That was Noel again. Well, check that, Joao Roberto with the rip. 35.
St. John's is threatening with a corner or a throw from a short distance.
Here is Noel. Noel trying to catch McLaughlin. And he almost did. Well, that's an ambitious
physicality as well.
Jakupovic. Marshall wins the ball in the air. This one flicked along and unable to finish, just too tight into the box. As Mateusz Marciniak was on the receiving end of that, Guilherme Gomez played it across the box.
And you see Marciniak there hanging.
Jakupovic, no, he'll play it short to the outside. Sent to the box, they look for the center back, Biggs. Jakupovic, space for Gonçalves. Tomlinson looking for Gomez. Guilherme Gomez waiting for it to settle. Gomez trying to sweep it across. The layoff outside the box, then not taking it. It's the. As Peruchnik will spin it wide, and St. John's will begin the attack. A cross sent in and right in. And a good turn and a takeaway. That was Tomlinson. And Tomlinson releasing ahead. That's off of a head. Here comes Gomez. Rose comes out, and Rose was quicker to it. Now a chip over the top, and here comes. Lays off outside. And it's a foul here against St. John's late. And the clock will have to stop with 18 seconds remaining. And this is going to have to be cleared up. So once tempers calm down, Marshall is going to have a chance for to be destined to take this shot. You just saw Alec McLaughlin in goal. 18 seconds left. The shot comes through right at McLaughlin. Into his chest by Roberto. As McLaughlin drills down. Well, this one was an adventure. And what was a measuring stick game for both teams, you could also use a thermometer for the second half. Tempers flared, but both teams come away perhaps shaking their heads what could have been. St. John's and number 2 Marshall finish up in a 1-1 tie for the second straight year.